Well, I'm here with Manuel João Costa of University of Minho School of Health Sciences in Portugal. And it's always nice to talk to folks who won the Aspire Award in the past and see what's happened since. So remind us why you won the award.
We won the award on student engagement. The why relates to the fact that the school was created with the idea that we would do something which was teaching with the student in our minds. So winning the award in those times was absolutely brilliant because it somehow gave us an external okay that we were on the right track.
And so the school was formed on the basis of student involvement, student engagement, building upon that.
Exactly. It was an opportunity in 2001 in Portugal. There were 5 traditional medical schools which existed, and it was the opportunity to create new ones. One of our old professors had the idea that the school should do something about student learning, and so there was this plan and this idea set in place that we would devise a curriculum, approaches, and the participation of students in the school in a way that somehow would bring up their engagement. And so 12 years later, the Aspire Award said, we're probably doing it well.
You know, that's not really a long period of time, and I guess it's nice recognition. How did the students feel?
The students felt proud, obviously, and the students like the idea that they are in a school that the world sees as a school that practices what it preaches, which is everybody nowadays wants to be student-centered. Well, someone in Minho is doing work which apparently is recognized as student-centered. They are there, they like it.
And do students now come to the university because they know it's got a different kind of curriculum?
I wouldn't say that it went that far. There are several circumstances which explain why students choose medical schools in Portugal. The most important one, unfortunately, perhaps, is still the economic, and so they are from around. But when they come and they see it in the first day, that we talk to them about how the school is, the principles of the school, you can notice that it's something that they like to hear.
And have you seen graduates going in different career paths because of the way you've prepared them?
Yes. The tradition in the country was that medicine in undergraduate level was very much taught at the hospital in terms of clinical practice. One of the innovations of the school was that medicine was not only hospital medicine, it's also primary care. And we have a longitudinal study going on which sort of documents that our students have an interestingly pattern of being more aware and more interested in primary care, and they change a little bit around as they go along the curriculum.
Well, that's really interesting because I know sometimes students look for the more involved, intensive specialties. So having that path towards primary care, which is so important, really is a good thing. You must be proud.
Yes, and it was also one of the goals of the school, to have students aware of a population which is their community, their population, and not only those patients who are at a certain level of the disease that are not representative of the main population that they will see as doctors.
Would you encourage other schools to look inside and see if they're eligible and apply for an Aspire Award?
Of course I would. I think the recognition of the Aspire is important for you to be more aware that you're probably doing it sometimes right. You get feedback, so you learn from the application, and then it brings up a certain certification that others will look at you and somehow see that you are doing your practices a little differently, and perhaps get the interest of potential applicants and perhaps from other institutions.
Well, that's great. Anything else you'd like to add?
Not really, thank you.
Well, thank you, and it's nice to see that the award meant something. It built upon the strategy of your school, the ethos of it, and it continues today.
Yes, it is. And for us, it's a responsibility since we were on the right track in 2013, to continue on the right track. And the Aspire is also good for that.
Obrigado.
De nada.